When you say big, how big?
On this episode...
She's probably 175, 180 kilo.
That's double me.
This is a big pig.
Miss Piggy, outside, come on.
Her walking is appalling. She's carrying so much weight.
Does she stumble like that a little bit?
Yeah, from her nails.
The legs start to buckle. If this cycle continues of her not being able to walk, eating and not exercising, she'll get so fat, it'll kill her.
But first...
Hello, Etty.
She got up on her back legs and flipped over and landed on the back.
And she's always been blind.
Yeah.
She's been through a lot and she doesn't deserve to be in pain. That's the main thing.
Of course not.
What we're trying to determine here, Nigel, is whether there are any problems associated with her spinal cord, to see whether the reflexes are getting through to her brain. It's got lower down the lumbar spine.
I'm very worried if it is a case of a spinal problem and she needs surgery, and we're on this remote island here in Fiji. I don't think spinal surgery is even done in Fiji.
Last swim at Bondi for a week. I guess I better enjoy this one. This sort of trip is something that Dad and I have done quite a few times, but always within Australia, to remote Aboriginal communities to try and make a difference there. It's the first time we've gone overseas. We've got a massive veterinary care package that we're taking to Fiji today.
Where is he? Is he still down at the beach?
Why we're going there is that Dad was in Fiji a month ago and discovered there's only one vet for the whole of Fiji. They've got a lot of animals, and a lot of animals go without care for that fact. It was important we made this trip before, but now, after this massive tropical cyclone has ripped through the Fiji Islands, it's even more critical. Our timing couldn't be better. We're taking over all the equipment they don't already have, which is a lot, and hopefully make a difference over there. Thought you'd have it done by now.
More or less finished here, while waiting for you.
Dad and I are good mates, and we get along. We get along for short periods of time. That's why I'm bringing the surfboard. Ready to go?
You're not wearing those, are you?
What do you call that thing you're wearing?
This is my bowler shirt. I'm getting in the spirit of things.
What's Mum going to eat dinner off at home, if that's there? Having a dad that's a vet, when you're a vet yourself, it's just this constant nagging voice, questioning. Is that how you do it? It's not how we did it in our day. Keys?
What happened to you?
No,
You're joking.
No, it's keys.
You haven't got them.
I don't have them.
I thought I gave them to you.
You did not give them to me. Fiji's waiting.
Got my mobile phone, my wallet. Nothing else.
Take some extra time to think about that shirt too while you're there.
Nothing's changed.
What's you swearing to, huh?
I've never worked for Chris as long as this, so it's going to be really interesting to see how we get on together.
Found them. 1 week, huh? All right, I might go and grab the lease then. I did tell her to pack light and sensibly and wear something practical.
Where does Lisa think she's going to Shangri-La Resort?
Hello.
Hello, Lisa.
How are you?
Geez, you packed light.
Come prepared. What are those?
These shorts?
You're not is that for real?
What is it with the shorts?
You cannot wear those on the plane.
I'm not sure what's going to be bigger, the veterinary care package or Lisa's luggage.
Couldn't help noticing your shorts.
Are you serious? Did you set this up?
I told you to wear them.
A bit too flowery for Fiji, eh? But anyway, on this occasion, I'll let you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
What? Thank you. How you going?
Hi, how you doing, Deb?
Deb, how are you?
Hello.
Sue and Lynn.
It's absolutely fantastic that we're getting, equipment like an X-ray machine, and it's something that, is really hard for people to get for humans in Nandi. So people have to usually travel 30 kilometres to go to the hospital for X-rays. So for animals, it could make a huge difference on a diagnosis. It's fantastic.
Hey, Graham.
Of course.
Nice to see you again.
Oh my God, I just can't believe the condition here. This is a vet hospital. They've got nothing.
It's incredible to believe that these vet nurses here managed to run this clinic because you're so undermanned, you're so under-equipped. You must just have so many situations where you feel like throwing your hands up in the air. But to the credit of Lynn and Sue, they don't do that.
Well, Christmas Day, isn't it?
Let's see what we've got.
That's inside.
It may hurt, but what we're giving in these packages is so small in comparison to the passion and the commitment they actually have inside them already. The reaction from Lynn was just, it said it all, didn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant, thank you. Yeah, I really don't know what to say. So I'll start getting emotional, so it's better somebody else say something, really. No, that's brilliant, thank you.
That's stuff that we no longer have use for back home, and here it's like gold. It just warms my heart.
We're heading out to a local village. We've been asked by the head man to come out and take a look at all their animals. We don't know what to expect, what we're going to have to treat, but we're going to do our best.
Never seen anything like it. We've got an outdoor vet clinic under a mango tree. There's a bit of desexing to be done, so we've got our surgical gear all ready to go and our surgical tables, so we'll see what we can do.
I think we're ready for our patient.
You're
sleepy, huh? You're going to inspect as well. Can't do two at a time. It's a routine operation done in a very non-routine location. I think is the best way to sum it up.
We don't have any clippers here. Old school.
The worry for me is, given the fact she is so skinny, it's very easy to overdose her. So we just have to be so careful with every drug we use. Plenty of distractions. You're used to doing this over like a stainless steel sink with special little taps that you can turn on and off with your elbows, whereas here, Bay substitutes for those taps, and the sink is under a tree. It's nice.
No, she's feeling that. She's just moved her head. We've got no monitoring equipment. We can't control how deep she is. I don't want her to feel any pain. I don't want her to wake up in the middle of Chris doing this, so it does really get my heart rate up and make me very anxious. It also makes me realise how tough these people do it. I mean, this is making me panic. I just have to try and accept that I'm out of my comfort zone here.
Normally what we'd do is actually have a needle attached to this suture material, but that's expensive to have those already pre-attached, so we have to make our own. We do a thing called a bush needle. Not the most convincing one you'll ever see, but it should work.
Unless you're actually here and you've been in and experienced it, I don't think a lot of people kind of understand what challenges you come up against. It's quite difficult to provide a service to people who have to pay for that service as well, when you don't necessarily have the equipment or the drugs and everything to struggle. So.
Okay, little ones. And you're happy to watch, but just stay away from the table because it needs to stay clean, okay? A lot of the time, people don't really know even what desexing is or neutering. They think it's going to decrease their ability to be guard dogs. Education is the key, and without that, we're fighting a losing battle, really.
not used to having the owners watching my operate. No, I'm fine with it. I'm very happy with it. It's just different for me.
I'm happy she's getting this.
Hey, Blackie, you're no designer dog, are you? But you're all right. Okay, you came through that well.
Uncontrolled breeding just isn't on. And in a place like the Fiji Islands where there are a lot of dogs, it's important to get that message across that dogs do need to be desexed.
Just arrived on Taveuni, which is one of the northernmost islands in Fiji. Now this island just got absolutely smashed by a massive Category 4 cyclone, the worst the locals reckon they've ever seen. Now there've been a lot of reports of injured animals, so we're off to see a horse that got caught right in the middle of it. How are you? I'm Chris.
Takana.
Takana. This is Graham, my dad. This is Lisa. Now, which way's the horse?
It's up here.
Okay. Okay, here he is here. What's his name?
Dundun.
Dundun. How did this happen, do you know?
Tin flew from the house.
The tin flew off the house and hit Dudu. Oh, wow. What does she normally do for work?
Carry Ndalo from the farm.
She carries the dalo from where? Up here?
Right up there.
Up on the mountain?
Yeah.
Okay. And she carries it all down on her back? Yeah? You're a good horse, Dudu. You're very strong. It's a nasty wound. Yeah. First step is to clean this up. Try to clean off those wound edges. And then I think there should be enough free skin to bring that together. To clean this wound, we need to get Dundu to an area where we have a bit of space and it's nice and level. Where Dundu has that cut is a very sensitive area. So not only does it stop Dundu from working, it's also at great risk of getting infected. And either one of those situations would be devastating for this village. You right, Dad?
I'm right. Got my balance.
Unlace.
I didn't bring home river shoes.
River shoes. Princess? No.
Look how it's done. Well done.
Wow. That was the express crossing. Well done. The plan is to first of all clean the wound. In these hot, humid conditions, all that serum that leaks out of the wound is a great magnet for flies. So there's a lot of bugs lurking in there. We need to flush those right out. Once we have the wound clean, we need to actually clean the wound edges. So when we actually stitch it together, those wound edges can actually join together and form a scar and actually adhere to one another. This job is going to be extremely difficult for the simple fact Dundu isn't used to vets. This whole situation is so foreign to her. She's not going to trust me, she's not going to know what I'm doing there. This might sting a bit. The scissors won't penetrate into that.
Use scissors in the kit. Open the kit up.
Yeah, but I'm still telling you, the point of the scissors won't get in there.
It's tough, yeah.
The Browns.
We both have a different approach to what we're doing, and possibly we're both too stubborn to change. The biggest challenge here is getting that local anaesthetic in, because we can't put that surgical needle through her skin and have her feel it. If that happens, she'll run away. The problem is that when the wound has occurred, as it's started to try to heal itself, it's actually flattened and stretched out. And so the skin's actually quite tight. So to bring those skin edges back together and stitch them is going to be quite difficult. It's going to take quite a bit of force to bring them in. Easy. We're almost done, which is lucky because the local anaesthetic's almost worn off. And she's starting to jump when this needle goes in, so the sooner we can get this last work done, the better off we're going to be. You are done.
Good girl.
Even though Dundun works hard, she certainly gets some pretty quality R&R time, kicking back by the beach, going for swims, and in all seriousness, that salt water is quite good for a wound. It will help her to heal. I'm starting to get the impression that news travels pretty fast around these parts. The locals have heard that there are 3 vets in town, and now they want us to look at anything and everything. So we're off to Visasay village to see some pets. Hello.
Welcome to the village. Well, as you see, we've put the shed out here, so you are invited.
They've all got appointments, do they?
Can you hold her firmly for me? Just hold her tightly, hold her tightly. There you are. She's been drenched for worms for you.
This little puppy's been in a car accident and has got a fracture in his back leg, but I'm more worried about the colour of his gums. He's really, really pale and he's really flat. He doesn't want to eat. It's over 30 degrees here and he's getting quite dehydrated. Boy, you've never drunk from a bowl before. Is that the problem? You've never drunk water from a bowl? There's no way we could do surgery here to fix this broken leg. I guess at this point, we're probably just going to have to give him some pain relief and just leave him, and he's going to have to just survive. I guess if it gets to the point where it's really causing him problems, the leg will have to be amputated. Come here, Papa. This little guy just breaks my heart. I mean, what's his future going to be like? I don't know who's going to take him, where he's going to end up, what's going to happen with his leg. But I guess what we have to do is try and do what we can for now and just hope for the best.
Too easy. Press it, yeah, there we are. Yes, all done.
Thank you very much.
No worries. I think she's a bit upset about all this. The cattle seem to be in really good condition, and it's just evidence of how well looked after they are, because they've got good conditions here. They've got plenty of grass. I mean, doesn't seem to be any droughts here in Fiji at any time, so the grass is rather lush, and they're well handled, well looked after, handled every day, fed every day, watered every day.
Who's this? What's his name?
Ozzy.
Ozzy the rooster. What's wrong with him?
She only takes rice, no bread like that.
Only takes rice, no bread? Okay. It's fussy. Yeah. There's little cuts bleeding on his comb. Does he fight with the other roosters?
No, he only fights the dog and the cat.
Only fights the dog and the cat.
Yeah.
He only takes on the big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah? He's a bully. Okay. For a tough rooster, he's very skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is. Rooster is very skinny, but that may be due to the fact that he eats just rice. Because he is so skinny, I'm worried that he may actually have some parasites. Because there are so many chickens and roosters around here, they can share their bugs between each other. So we'll worm our rooster Ozzy.
Ready?
And that'll probably make him bigger and stronger. So not only does he fight the dogs and cats, he may win against the dogs and cats too. Yeah. Agree. Okay. Well done, Ozzy. Well done. Doesn't even strike me as being abnormal. That's what's funny about that. Yeah. Do you agree? There you go. You look after Ozzy, huh? He's a good rooster, a tough rooster. We're heading to a remote island because they've got a menagerie of animals that need veterinary attention.
All right, folks, welcome to the Tangny.
Thank you, Nigel.
It's all right, this, isn't it? That's after the cyclone. Imagine before the cyclone, it was amazing.
As you know, there's 330 islands in Fiji, and there's usually just one vet in the country. So the chance of getting 3 is a miracle for us. We're really glad you guys are here.
I've been told a little bit about this case. I'm going to see a dog called Etty, a little Maltese, who's apparently, according to her owners, has got a problem with her back. She can't move properly, her back's sore.
She somehow managed to do a somersault, believe it or not. She got up on her back legs in the corner and flipped over and landed on the back.
Hello, Etty. Who's this sweetheart?
She's not too bad in the mornings after she's had a good sleep. But she gets progressively worse in the day.
So tell me what's been happening with her.
A couple of weeks ago, she had an accident. She had a bath, and since she was on the floor, and then the next thing she just sort of reared up and fell over, and she's got the most pitiful cries, just like a baby, and she started to cry, and so we picked her up and brought her in here as quickly as possible, and it just got progressively worse. Yesterday she got really, really bad. She could hardly walk. Her back legs were crossing and she was tipping over. And then I heard you guys were coming to town, and it was like angels from heaven. Because she's been through a lot, and she doesn't deserve to be in pain. That's the main thing.
Of course.
And she's always been blind?
She's been blind since she was 2.
Okay.
Hey, little darling.
Oh, she's up. That's a good girl. I've got her. It's okay. I'm very worried if it is a case of a spinal problem and she needs surgery, and we're on this remote island here in Fiji. I don't think spinal surgery is even done in Fiji.
She was found on the beach. She didn't have a mother with her, and she was really in bad shape. She was really skinny.
Yep.
And, you know, she's just gotten so big now that she wouldn't survive in the wild.
When you say big, how big?
She's probably 175, 180 kilo, but
Really?
you have a look and tell me. She's a big girl.
175 kilos?
Yep.
That's like almost double me.
She's just had a bath.
I've seen Miss Piggy for the first time. This is a big pig. No point hiding it. She's massive.
She's really hot. She's got a bit of sunburn going on. Miss Piggy, be nice.
There, Miss Piggy.
No, she doesn't like boys at all. She doesn't like men. She just has never been keen on men. But she's quite affectionate with me. You know, Once she lies down, though, it'll be easier to see. We've had a problem with her nails. She doesn't walk around enough on any sort of, you know, anything that cuts her nails back.
Yeah, her nails are really long and she's finding it really hard to walk. She's having to lift her feet out from under her. You push them forward to walk, and then her nails are splayed.
Christian, I think just to look at how she's walking and how her body's functioning, it would be quite good to get her outside, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how gentle she can be? Hey? You want to try?
Yep.
Try it, yeah? Yeah.
Oh.
Did she get you? Yeah. Did she? You've been kissed by a pig. Outside, come on, Piggy. I got more, come. Come on, darling. Good girl. Piggy boo. Come on, Piggy.
Quite seriously, her walking is appalling, and it's all to do with that weight. The fact she's carrying so much weight through those pretty skinny legs. The legs start to buckle and the feet splay out. And when they do that, the nails have no choice but to grow outwards. Does she stumble like that a little bit?
Yeah, from her nails.
If this cycle continues of her not being able to walk, of just eating and not exercising, she'll get so fat, it'll kill her.
Oh, nice. Yes, good girl. Yes, you get comfy. That's it. Good girl. Oh, darling. It's all right, darling.
She lies down, she hides her feet in the mud.
No, she won't like that.
And will not yield to my advances.
It's okay. She's sort of flustered because she's been walking around and it's a hot day.
It's just a bit tricky with the position she's in to get
Yeah.
great clearance on the feet.
Yeah.
Basically, she digs her feet into mud and I can't get to them. I've trimmed 1/2 of one hoof, so I'm 1/8 of my way through the job.
Can we get you to lie over a bit more? Come on, sweetie. Come on. Yes. Yes. No? Okay. Oh. Oh, come on.
I can't cut nails in mud.
Move it. Move it. Move it. Yes. Yes. Move it.
Can we pop her on the ground?
She will circle really, really bad when there's new voices around.
So how many years has she been circling now for?
2.5.
Let me see if she comes
Wait.
to you.
Wait. Come, Dad, come. Wait. Come on.
See, what we're trying to determine here, Nigel, is whether there are any problems associated with her spinal cord, to see whether the reflexes are getting through to her brain.
Yeah, so there.
Yeah. We saw that.
What done in stop?
It's right lower down the lumbar spine.
It must be absolutely terrifying to live in a remote location like this and not have a vet around, let alone one vet on the mainland in Fiji, and that vet has to service all the islands and the mainland. If you have an emergency and your pet is in distress, what are you going to do? There's no flying doctor service like we have in remote areas of Australia. It would absolutely be terrifying.
She's precious, she needs care. And we're blessed, we are blessed to have her and able to give her a decent sort of home.
Would this little room here be better or take her inside?
And just when I'd really given up, walks inside, goes, it's bath time, and if you want to do the nails, now'd be a good time, thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Lie down.
Butter and bread and jam, please.
Whatever you got.
Just eat slowly there, all right? Because we just can't keep up with you.
Right, there's something in her mouth, she's distracted enough that I can actually get the shears in there and trim these nails.
I'm with you.
Well, you're a jolly good piggy. Eat all the biscuits and shut up.
I'm with you.
Oh, this pig eats too much, but we can't do anything else except give her bread and biscuit to keep her quiet. We have to make sure that she doesn't bite.
Hey. Don't do that. Yeah.
Just take your little backside. All right. You want Miss Piggy? Here's your bread. Oh, you're bleeding.
Christine got a really nasty bite. Miss Piggy's upper and lower incisors just pushed straight through her hand, punctured it, and went right through.
Just get a towel.
And a towel. I think that's enough.
You're nearly there, Mum.
No, I'll count if you like.
Okay.
And which way are you going?
I'm going to go this way first.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Check my eyes. Follow.
So look at your eyes after this. You won't be walking straight.
Oh.
She's got normal position on the stigmas. I'm going to say something that's going to be different to what you're expecting to hear in terms of what's wrong with her.
Sure.
Okay? So what we actually think is going on is that she's got a problem with her brain. It's like a meningitis. So it's called GME, and basically they get inflammation in their brain. GME can be life-threatening, so there are cases where we give them medication and they don't respond. Best case scenario is that we put Etty on cortisone and she responds. Hopefully she'll stop circling, she'll be able to walk normally, she won't fall over. She may never be a normal dog, but we want to get her to a point where she has a good quality of life. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nigel.
Okay,
Thank you for coming.
thank you.
Okay, you respond to your medication now, and that's an order. Doctor's orders. Okay? Yes. She says yes.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
I'm not going to lose now, Piggy. I'm not going to lose. That was close. I nearly lost then. You're right. Okay, good point. Maybe
Piggy.
a draw would be
Piggy.
a good outcome.
Want a tea, Mando? girl. Good girl, sweetie.
Done.
Yay!
Please come on in, and if you need any improvements, you just let me know.
I think this one's a bit long in the front here, but let her go.
Go. Okay, go to Nana. Go to Nana. Good girl.
Well, did you want a filing done as well?
No.
Some polish?
A little bit of polish.
How did I get talked into doing that? This is a tropical island with white sandy beaches, palm trees. You go on holidays here, you don't go to hell. And hell was what we just went to. A couple of stages in your career where you sort of stop and you pause and you wonder, how did I get here? It's one of them.
She's not even going to know what to do when she gets up on her feet to walk now, because the one time that we were able to trim a little off a very, very long nail, she was so happy that she ran. She ran around the yard. So I'm going to be quite exciting to see her get up and go when she realises that she's going to have all this freedom of movement now. So no, this is great. This is really good.
We had fun, didn't we? Kind of cute. See you later.
How was your pig? Did you paint its
I
nails?
want to talk about it.
But I brought nail polish.
Thank you. Treat the smallest animal.
Leave me to carry all the heavy gear again.
Yeah, well, you treat the smallest animal on the island, and you keep its weight in the end.
Boys, now it's enough. Let's have a nice relaxing
We're
time,
back.
right?
Hugs?
No hugs. Let's just go. This is great. It's a great idea. Thank you. It's been amazing.
Something a bit different.
Yeah, we're so much closer as a result.
It is. Wave goodbye.
No, it's cheap. Well, don't wave. Why do you wave? Voila. It's been a pretty full-on week, so I think it's time to enjoy a little bit of R&R. So we've actually been invited to the world-famous Namotu Island. I didn't bring that surfboard for nothing, so it might be time to get it out and see what it can do.
Okay, go ahead, hop out.
They're great waves. 6 foot sets. They even make me look half decent. That's how good they are.
I've found this trip very confronting. Fiji's animals are in desperate need of help here, and the Fijians need to learn how to look after their animals. They need education and they need volunteers, vets from around the world to come and help them do that.
You'd love to be able to change everything to help all the animals on all the islands, but you just hope that by doing a little bit here and there, you do make a difference to those animals' lives. You show those people how to look after their animals, and everyone's better off.